Alright, we're back in Robocraft. My most popular video so far has been a really sloppy, fast design for a motorcycle that had some hover blades on the side. And I thought it warranted at least a little bit more attention. So here's a different way of cheating. We've got rudders to stabilize it. I actually had this design halfway functional without the rudders. And that's why these outriggers are duplicated on both sides, to try to balance it. I mean, I don't know what the wheel itself actually weighs, but you know, trying to get it, and then messing around with different thruster locations. And I had a bunch of these tier 2 thrusters facing up to force it down into the ground, and it was pretty stable and actually kind of fun and definitely fast. But eventually I remembered it's easier just to put a rudder on it. Put a rudder on it. So you don't need to worry about where things are located at anymore. If I take this thruster on or off or put it on the side, it doesn't matter. The rudders fix everything. So they're vertically oriented, but they're facing back. They don't move. They don't attempt to steer the vehicle. And if they did, they'd steer paradoxically and counteract the steering wheels. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like in motion. So when you don't need to try to duplicate this exact idea. If you just put a pair of rudders, or even just one, vertically like that on a two-wheel design, it'll work. I mean, it's brainless. So we've got two tier 5 steering wheels, and the rudders counteract the steering, so it's still pretty slow. We've actually got 2 steering thrusters there right next to the rudders, you can see. There they are firing. And then we've also got a pair each to go up and down. And those could be on the front or the back. Doesn't matter. It's just so you can adjust the angle. But no, really, you can't flip this thing over. I can't take any of the credit for that. That's just how the rudders are. I don't know if it's a bug or that's how they want it. It's pretty crazy. And I don't think the ramp design or the wedge is necessarily doing me all that many favors. I mean, it looks cool. That's probably the best thing. But look, it'll just go up a hill. No big deal. I mean, really, it looks like a motorcycle, but in a way, with the rudders on it, this becomes a plane. I think that's what you get classified by when somebody spots you. That or a drone. It's only 50 cubes. I don't know why they call a drone and a plane, but... So this fits into tier 4 with the junk I've got on it right here. I think if you armored it up and put a couple more guns on it, it would fit in tier 5 and actually be, you know, totally fine. I think I'll go do a match with it actually, just to prove so, even without any armor on it. One gun. Why not? So I'll show you the basic design of this just to give you a starting deal, but I would just make like a simple chassis and then work out your own ideas. Okay. So the length of that, I think it's 8 blocks over and then 3 down. Yeah. That's it. On my particular design. And I've got the pilot seat. Right here. And the way each of those outriggers works is just obvious. You take a prism to go up and then back straight in. And then I just copied it on both sides. Got a tier 5 radar receiver acting as a fender. Couple tier 6 thrusters pointing forward. Doesn't matter where. Oh, I took them off. You can fit some underneath here too. Here's some tier 4s. And those won't rub. That's all there is to it. And you can totally design something better than this on your first try. Guarantee you. Alright, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to go record a fight with it and see what happens. We'll see ya.